What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I think it's been almost a year. The last video you saw of me that I put up, I was talking about my job, talking about the truck driving. That actually didn't quite work out. Just found out I didn't want to be away from home that much. But things have changed. I'm not going to go into great details. You can tell I'm doing this in my car today. I'm going to try to get back into doing these videos because I really like doing these videos and I like wrestling and it's kind of one of my things. But everything's good, and that's currently all I want to go on about that. So, a lot's happened, and I'm not going to go over almost a year's worth of stuff. I'm going to start basically this weekend. It is, what is it, 26th? I believe Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to everybody, but it is 26th. It is the day, 2 days after AEW's All or Nothing. And if you're, I imagine you know who AEW is if you're watching this channel, if you're watching my video. If not, it is All Elite Wrestling. It is Cody Rhodes. It is the Bucks, Young Bucks. It is Kenny Omega. And Brandy Rhodes. I should mention her too. She's a big part of it. It is their company. They were have a big investor, and I believe his last name is Khan. And basically they are going against WWE, and they had their big event, All or Double or Nothing. That's it, Double or Nothing. I said All or Nothing before. Sorry, Double or Nothing. And I gotta tell you, as a wrestling fan, it was an amazing show. I'm not gonna go over the whole show. There's enough videos out there for you guys to watch those videos. But as a wrestling fan, it is something that we've wanted for a long time. And I think anyone who's watching this channel would agree that it blew everything away. It blew it out of the water. It was an amazing show from top to bottom, from start to finish. First match to last match. I mean, the surprises. Awesome Kong just. I marked out. I jumped. I nearly jumped out of my seat to Dean Ambrose, aka Moxley. There, Ty Dillinger, Sean. I think he was in the Rumble. There was just stuff happened. Two guys, a tag team, who I guess they go by the Super Brothers or something like that. Super Smash Brothers. I think something like that. Though I don't know how they get away with Nintendo not saying something, but hey, whatever. They showed up. I don't know much about them, but they showed up after the Young Bucks. After the Best Friends, and forget the other guys' names that were in the tag match. I mean, it just blew. They had the six woman tag from Japanese wrestlers who came in, and they were amazing. So, triple threat again. The women's match that was a triple threat turned into a fatal 4-way with Awesome Kong. I mean, again, it's just there was so much stuff that was amazing. Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, just blew it off there, and Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes. I mean, that was gory. Dustin cut himself. That was just brutal match, but it was intense. Excuse me. It felt like it was, as wrestling fans, we know we hate the word fake, but this felt. I mean, this was just emotion. It brought emotion back to wrestling, which WWE. You don't have it right now. You have no emotion. So it's AEW. I'm a fan already. I already have about 3. Well, I have one AEW t-shirt. I'm probably going to get some more once I have the money. And I will be an AEW fan. I will be getting the belt when it becomes available, hopefully. I don't know if they're going to be able to, but I'm hoping for some way to get it. It's a beautiful belt. Unlike that WWE 24/7 ugly belt. Just terrible belt. I don't mind the concept. I'll go over this real quick. You start with AEW, I'll go back and forth. I apologize. That's just what I do. But they introduced the 24/7 belt. First of all, go look online, look up 24/7 belt. It's terrible. It's basically the hardcore title back when Mick Foley brought it. Introduced it back 99. Don't quote me on that. I feel like it was 99 or somewhere in there, 2000, somewhere in there. But it's basically the hardcore title rules with an ugly belt, ugly ass belt. So AEW though, by far, is going to do amazing stuff. They have another Fight for the Fallen, I think, is their next event. I don't know if it's pay-per-view. Then they have a pay-per-view in August. They're calling it All Out in Chicago. Rumored that they're really trying to get CM Punk, which would be amazing if they can do that. That one's going to follow like this one was. The thing I like about it is that they already said they're not going to do a monthly pay-per-view like WWE. They're going to do different things. It's not clear yet. They haven't, they are going to go on TNT. I heard around October is when they're going to debut. And it'll just be interesting. They're just going to bring something to wrestling that hasn't been around for a long time. And I cannot wait at all. I think that this is, again, as a wrestling fan, say what you want. I'll never get tired of it. I grew up on it. I can't help it. This brings back, it feels like the wars again. You know, I know we don't like the Attitude Era, and Cody Rhodes, those guys, they don't want to be the Attitude Era. They don't want to, that's not what they're trying to bring back. But it's bringing back this war feeling again, and it's great. You know, it's kind of like all the sports out there. You know, you look at, I'm a Giants fan. Giants, you know, we have our teams that we don't like: Cowboys, Redskins, Eagles, Patriots, all those. We have rivals, right? WWE hasn't had that. And now that they have this other organization that is going to compete with them, you know, no offense to TNA, no offense to Ring of Honor, but they really don't compete against WWE right now. Impact is slowly trying to build its way there, but they haven't gotten their foothold yet. AEW is just on fire. It is blowing up the wrestling world, and people cannot wait for it. I am one of those people. I paid the money. I'm glad I paid the money, and I cannot wait for the next one. I probably, you know, it's just going to be amazing. If they keep going with what they're doing, it is going to be something special. So I think that we are on the cusp of something here, and I can't wait for it. WWE, I'm trying to keep this video about 10 minutes. I got a couple more minutes here. And the thing about WWE is that again, you know, it's way too just the repeat. You know, it's just, you see it coming. And then to Money in the Bank, you know, I don't want to talk about much, but let's face it, Brock Lesnar, I was a huge Brock Lesnar fan, and I still, listen, the guy can wrestle, and he is a beast. He is a monster in that ring. But putting your show behind someone who doesn't show up, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. And you know, he's in it for the money. He's not a wrestler. He cares about the money. That's all he cares about. And it's unfortunate because it hurts the product, you know? And that match, I get it. You can't just say that a guy, you know, can do all this stuff in the ring, so he should get the title or get the Money in the Bank. But there was 7 guys in that Money in the Bank match who busted their butt and did some amazing stuff in that match. And one of them should have been rewarded, in my opinion. You know, they should have been given, I don't care who it necessarily was. But, you know, like, having Ali take the championship down would have been a great surprise. And if you really want Brock to win, then I don't know, have Brock show up and somehow get Ali to give him, you know, have a match and Brock does something. Fine, okay, but taking that moment away just kind of made, you could just feel like the arena just kind of be like, really? Like, really, WWE? That's the best writing you can do? I just hope it changes. There's a lot of, you know, you go online, you read a lot of stuff about writers as being unhappy. Apparently Vince is really calling the show, and for some reason really likes I'm hoping that Vince, maybe when the XFL starts up, but maybe when that starts up, he'll let Triple H and Stephanie, You know, he'll let them take the reins, because I think when that happens, I think Triple H is a little better. Not saying he's gonna fix it. I don't think he will, but I think he'll get it. I think he'll understand, because you see that in NXT. And NXT is a little better. I don't watch NXT that much. I should probably get back into it, but I just kind of find it. I don't like the setup they have. I don't like that they're always in the Full Sail. I feel it feels too small. It feels like a house show being taped. And they're amazing athletes and amazing, what they do. But again, and by the way, I'm not driving, so don't, you see I'm not moving, so I'm being safe. But yeah, it's amazing product and what they do, but I don't know. It feels like a house show. I wish they would travel and find a way to make it bigger, So I just figured I'd throw this video up there. I'm going to try to do more of these. This probably isn't the best setup for videos, but right now I'm still in the process of trying to get my own place and all that. So this will probably be how the videos are done for a while, and I hope they work out. I'm going to go this way for a little bit, and then maybe I'll get back to my old way with the, microphone and all that. So, but, let me know, guys. Put some comments down maybe, and hope I can do this more often. But yeah, AEW, All Elite Wrestling, phenomenal pay-per-view. I cannot wait to see what you guys do down the road. And, I hope to have more videos up. Hope to put more stuff up. And, yeah. All right, guys. Have a good day. Have Memorial Day. Peace!